Yeah, what's good?
What's good, bro? We're in the fucking Bahamas. It's 10:30. I'm doing cardio at night. Honestly, because we've been here for like a day. I haven't been able to train because this is all we have, which is like dumbbells. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that a lot of my OG people, the people who've been here for a very long time, you guys are gonna know this story, but I want to talk to a lot of new people because I know there's a lot of new people here as well. And this is about why I started and what kind of motivates me today to keep going. Because I get asked this question a lot, like people will DM me and be like, yo, how do you stay so consistent? What drives you? What keeps you going? All those things. And it's a very deep thing. And I just want to tell you my story in case it could help some of you guys, inspire you guys to think about your own story more deeply. Because to be honest with you, this whole like, I don't want to say fitness thing, I just gotta stop this shit, to be honest. Yeah, I gotta stop this shit. It's making too much noise. So listen, first and foremost, when you're focused on a goal, like a big goal in life, right? It is 10 times easier to get to that goal, no matter how big it is, when you focus on like the reason why that goal is even important to you. Why you started that in the beginning, okay? It's very easy to get sidetracked along the way by like distractions or things that are pulling you away from that goal, right? But if you can continue to focus and like align yourself with the reason why you're doing it, you could always remember like, okay, if I can remember why I started and why this is important to me, like beyond just like, let's say you wanna lose weight, beyond just you wanna lose weight, right? Beyond just like you wanna build muscle, beyond just like you wanna be strong, like what is the reason why? Like people come up to me all the time in person and say, oh, I wanna do this, I wanna do that, and I ask them why. You gotta get down to the real reason why you're doing it. So let's say you're a guy, you're like, yo, I wanna lose weight, right? Or I wanna build muscle. Well, why do you wanna do those things? A lot of the times it has to do with some sort of, not necessarily trauma, but some sort of incident in your life where like, let's say you got bullied when you were younger and you were skinnier because you were smaller than other guys, right? And let's say you were getting bullied and you grew up and you had that like, you almost had to defend yourself mentality. So as you got older, you're like, wow, you found the gym and now that's your reason why that kid, that boy, that young man wanted to get bigger because he wanted to be able to protect himself or not be a victim to bullying, right? So to give you guys perspective from my story, I grew up without a father. I know a lot of you guys know this, and a lot of you guys might not know this. He hung himself when I was 6 years old. I grew up constantly wondering like why. I grew up constantly thinking about, you know, what's the point of this? What's the point of life? What's the point of death? Like what are these things? What does this even mean? Like at a very young age. When I found the gym, when I was like, granted, it wasn't really a gym. I was playing like football. People who are familiar with football, there's obviously high school football, but before that, there's like Pop Warner, which is like Pee-wees, midgets, like your little kid kind of football. And you know, you do push-ups, you do drills, you play football, you scrimmage, you do all this stuff. It's not just like, you're just not in high school, right? So I did that, and I got really into working out because, you know, you do the push-ups, I felt good. And then when I was probably like 15, 16 years old, I remember I would go to the gym and like bench press and like curl, and I realized how good it would make me feel. And then 17 years old, it became my life because I was trying to, at the time, escape my thoughts about just, oh man, fuck. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's crazy how it's always like it gets easier. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it does get easier. But when I talk to you guys about it, like it does kind of fuck me up. So I apologize, but I was escaping the thoughts of like, why did this happen to me? Why is my life this way? Why can I look at other people and be like, why are their lives that way? Why don't I have that? Why can't I experience that? What does that feel like? I wonder what it feels like to have love from a father figure, right? I always would find myself in my friend circles looking at my friends and their parents and like being like, damn, like I wanted that, I would see that, I'd want that. So I found myself being able to escape those kind of thoughts that were hurting me. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
Sorry. So the gym has always been that to me, like, and like I can say without a doubt that the reason why I'm at this position in my life and the reason why I was able to do all the crazy shit that people have watched me do over all these, like I've been on fucking Instagram for a decade, man. Like actually a fucking decade, like 10 years, like maybe even 11 years now, since 2011. You guys have seen all these things, and like a lot of people, they see me because of these things. They see the things that I do, or the stature, the physical, like the body that I built. But it was all a product of like a really hard time in my life. And the reason why I'm trying to talk to you guys about this is I'm not saying every single one of you is gonna go through that, right? I'm saying there's probably a lot of people who have gone through something similar or worse, right? It's all relative to all of us individually. Like, no one's saying that, oh, what happened to me was worse than what happened to you. What happened to him was worse than what... It's not about that. But what I'm saying is the things that you go through can make you so much better if you allow them to. And though, even especially in the beginning when things first happen to you, it's very hard to be like, wow, this is gonna make me better. Because, remind you guys, I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 before it started making some sort of sense where I was like, whoa, I'm able to use all this emotional, like pent up like anger and aggression and like pain to push me in something that made me feel really good. And when I did it, I was able to almost like avoid that stuff, right? So you guys see this like Bradley Martyn, the person that you know today, but like I have been built through that for so many years. And I wanted to share that with you guys because the reason why it's important is that why, right? That why for me went from to avoid my anger, to avoid my thoughts of like sadness, depression, to avoid my anxiety, to avoid my sadness, to avoid my emotion, right? And it transformed into trying to be the person nowadays on YouTube talking to you guys that I always wanted in my life. Yeah. Truthfully, I'm just very grateful because, like, it's all I ever wanted, right? Like, fuck, man, it's so difficult.
Bro, you're gonna make me cry. Fuck.
Yeah, it's stiff as fuck. So I've been able to, like, again, my why then was to avoid something. Now my why now is like to spread something that I wanted. So I just wanted to talk to you guys and encourage you guys, like wherever you're at in your life, wherever you want to go, define very definitively for yourself why you want to do it and where you want to go with it. So that when shit gets rough along the way, and when people come and tear you down, and people come take advantage of you, people come and hurt your feelings, people come and call you a piece of shit, people come say you're not good enough, people come tell you whatever, right? You're able to understand that like all these outside things are not what's gonna define you in the direction that you can go in. You are in control of that. All this outside shit, right? I could have been like, man, all this shit happened to me when I was young, man, I'm gonna do this, and my life's gonna go like this, and I'm gonna deal with these bad things, and there's more bad stuff's gonna happen. And I found an outlet, which was the gym to me, which is why the gym is so important to me in my life, that it was gonna give me a whole new outlook on life. I didn't know it at the time, but it allowed me to manipulate my thoughts in a positive way. And at the time it was avoidance. Now it's like, I'm able to be on this platform, which like, I could have in my wildest dreams when I was a young kid been like, I'm gonna be doing YouTube, because this shit didn't exist. This shit wasn't real when I was a kid. Like, there might be kids now that watch this and be like, YouTube's a real thing, like you grew up with it. I didn't grow up with it. There was no, I didn't know I'm gonna be a YouTuber, I'm gonna talk to kids, I'm gonna share my story. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But I am so fucking grateful to be in this position in my life now. Like how it all played out is like fucking, it's like a fairy tale in my opinion. In the position that I'm in now, I'm so fucking grateful to be able to be here. But I'm trying to encourage you guys and tell you, the reason why I'm telling you that is because no matter what the fuck is going on in your life, unless you are fucking dead, you can move forward and become better from it, no matter what. And again, this is not about comparing like what's going on in your life versus my life versus that other guy's life. It's about understanding you have that power. Like I mean this, unless you are incapable of living, you can make those changes. However, you're able to do it in your own way. And for yourself to become the best version of yourself and share or give or be whatever you want to be in your life. Like again, I didn't have like, there was no map set out where they're like, yo Brad, this is gonna happen to you when you're young and then you're gonna figure this out and be 32 years old and you're gonna be able to have these conversations with people on YouTube. I didn't know any of that was possible. But I knew in my heart the things that were really important to me, and I knew the things that motivated me along the way, and I knew the things that were gonna keep me going. And I just wanted to remind you guys, if you ever struggle with like your consistency in life or your direction in life or your motivation, remember why the thing that you're trying to accomplish is so important to you. And it's more than just like you want to get a task done. There's something much deeper. Like I said, the kid who got bullied, there is something deeper to that kid. It's not just about being big because he wanted to be big and be muscular and fuck chicks, right? Even though sometimes the skinny guys get the bitches though. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but because it just depends. I mean, Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. We'll talk about that in another video. But there's always more that goes on beyond just like, I wanna get big. There's some reason, right? Or I wanna get leaner. Like maybe someone, maybe a girl or maybe a guy or someone made someone feel bad about like their physical body weight, so then they go, oh, I just wanna lose weight. That's not exactly why, but that's a starting point. But you gotta ask yourself to get deeper. So anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. I'm super fucking grateful to be here. I'm super fucking happy to be able to make any content like this. So to all the new people, thank you for the love. For all the people who've been here for years, you guys already know that I talk a lot of shit on camera and I cry like a pussy sometimes, but listen, I'm a human being and I love you guys. Subscribe to this channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And for all the haters, fuck you. Also, love you. I'm out.